Some young athletes have a new facility in East Alabama that lets them practice rain or shine. A local police chief joins the top ranks of his profession, and plans for an area fire station continue in spite of the budget hassles in Washington.
And coming up in sports, we'll take you out to the Calhoun County High School Golf Tournament. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. A proposal for a simple batting cage has turned into a major indoor sports training facility for young athletes in Heflin. John Swafford, the director of the city's Parks and Recreation Department, says the City Council has built a structure that will benefit youth sports programs for all ages.
We're talking about high school kids, we're talking about Pard League kids, we're talking about all kind of kids that have a need to come in here when it's raining or when it's bad weather out. Give them a place to try to get better.
Swafford says that batting facility has a flexible layout that would accommodate a wide variety of exercises for athletes when they can't practice outside.
We have 5 batting lanes, and we also have a pitching lane that can be used. We have 4 lanes that you could have a full pitching live at bat, and that's big for you have a catcher in here, a pitcher, and full length, and that's going to be huge for our high school kids, our older kids coming here anytime and have that. We'll have some rental spaces available that people can come in and rent and hit, and just overall just try to get our kids better. Just give them a chance to improve.
While the new building will be used mainly for baseball and softball pitchers and batters, Swafford says it will not be limited to those 2 sports.
We can open our 4 divider nets back, and we can have a big turf area for, if we wanted to have indoor cheerleading practice, indoor, maybe even a football practice type thing for our youth kids. That, if the weather's bad for a week, we could pull those back and have a big turf area where they could come in.
Despite a setback caused by the congressional fight over the budget, the city of Gadsden is going ahead with plans for a new fire station to replace its aging facility in the Clubview neighborhood. Mayor Craig Ford told the City Council on Monday that he met last week with 3rd District Congressman Mike Rogers of Sacs, who had requested $6.3 million from the fiscal 2025 budget to help pay for the 2 new fire stations. Ford said that the argument over the continuing resolution means those funds will not be available before October 1st, when the new fiscal year begins. Ford said the city had already committed its share of the money for the project, so the preliminary work can begin on schedule.
We've been assured we're only 6 months away from a new budget as of October 1 for the next fiscal year. So the conversation was made with Congressman Rogers to increase that line item since we will miss out on this year's. Thankfully, he agreed to do so, so therefore we could go ahead and start planning on our 2nd fire station that we're planning on building. So that's in the process as we speak with McElrath. Tom McElrath is our architect drawing those plans. So we're not putting the brakes on, we're going full steam ahead.
Gadsden has already replaced its old fire station near Nakalula Falls, and Ford told the council that providing better facilities for the fire department is one of his major goals for the city. Phone scammers are at it again, targeting victims in East Alabama. The Etowah County Sheriff's Office has received reports of phone calls from individuals falsely claiming to be law enforcement officers. Those scammers may pretend to be deputies or investigators, sometimes using real names, and falsely claiming that people have warrants, unpaid tickets, or missed court dates. Those callers can spoof official telephone numbers to appear legitimate, and they usually demand immediate payment over the phone. The Sheriff's Office reminds the public that it will never call or demand money or threaten legal action. If you do receive such a call, you should not give any personal information or payment. You should hang up immediately, then contact the Etowah County Sheriff's Office at 256-546-2825 to verify. A local police chief has completed his certification with the top law enforcement program. We'll have that story and more in just a moment.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Jacksonville Police Chief Marcus Wood achieved the top ranking in the Certified Law Enforcement Executive Program earlier this month. This certification, which requires 240 hours of intensive training, marks the highest level of recognition within the statewide program. Wood was congratulated on his achievement by the Jacksonville City Council at its meeting Monday night. Caleb Littlejohn, the director of the Center for Best Practices in Law Enforcement at Jacksonville State, praised Wood for completing the coursework. The CLEE program, administered by the state's associations of chiefs of police and supported by the Alabama Peace Officers Standards and Training Commission, provides 4 levels of training in leadership, ethics, and strategic management skills. Jack State is one of 3 Alabama universities that provide these classes for law enforcement agencies across the state. Officials with historic Main Street, Oxford, are asking residents to turn their civic pride into action Saturday morning and volunteer to help with the downtown cleanup project. That work will begin at 9 and last for 2 hours. This is one of 6 cleanup days scheduled for 2025, and the organizers say they need the public's help to keep their community beautiful. All the supplies, litter grabbers, buckets, gloves, and bags will be provided, along with refreshments for the volunteers. Workers may sign up for the project on the Main Street website. Ken Rollins, who worked for years on veterans issues across Alabama, died this weekend at the Benny G. Adkins Veterans Home in Enterprise. Rollins is being remembered as a tireless advocate for former service members and as the organizer of many state and local events celebrating their sacrifices. He completed 2 tours of duty in Vietnam, the first in 1966, the second in 1969. He served 8 years and 10 months in the U.S. Army, and he retired from the Anniston Army Depot. Rollins had been a member of the State Board of Veterans Affairs since 2004. He founded Chapter 502 of the Vietnam Veterans of America in Anniston, and he was one of the driving forces behind the city of Anniston's Centennial Memorial Park, which includes tributes to law enforcement officers as well as veterans. For many years, Rollins hosted a Veterans Issue program on local television. Funeral services will be held at the Harvest Church of God on Thursday at 5 p.m. There'll be a 2-hour visitation prior to the service starting at 3. In lieu of flowers, Rollins had requested donations be made to a BB&T bank account that was set up for his daughter, Leah. The hills of East Alabama will be alive this summer with the sound of music. More on that in a minute.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Need tough, comfortable workwear? Rainouts in Heflin has boots, jeans, hats, and gear built for the toughest jobs. From the farm to the pipeline, Rainouts has gear for men, women, and kids, so the whole family can tackle the toughest jobs with confidence. We've got the quality you need with the hometown service you'll love. Stop by today next to WM Grocery and gear up with great prices and a local touch. Rainouts, where hard work meets Western style.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Anniston Main Street officials said their Downtown After Dark music program was a big hit last summer, so they're bringing it back starting next month. Free concerts will be offered every fourth Friday of the month from April through September at the Noble Street Park from 7 to 9 p.m. In addition to the music, local merchants will be staying open late and refreshments will be available at downtown bars and restaurants. Main Street officials are also looking for musicians who want to be part of this program. They're asked to contact Main Street Director Carla Eden on the city's website. This Saturday, the RMC Foundation will be serving a pancake breakfast for participants in the Anniston Runners Club's annual Cannon Climb. That meal will be served after the race at the Tyler Center. Registration for the race is $45 per person. The price will increase on Friday. John Holder standing by now with the latest from the sports desk.
Mike, coming up in sports, we've got the Calhoun County High School Golf Tournament going on today. We'll have the complete results and more. EAN Local Sports is next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
John Holder in for Jordan Smith on this Tuesday night with EAN Local Sports. Golf is the word today. The Calhoun County Golf Tournament taking place at Pine Hill Country Club out Choccolocco Way. Yesterday and today, 2 days of action, both boys and girls. On the boys' side, it was a 5-stroke win for White Plains. They have now won 6 consecutive county boys championships. Also, on the girls' side, Alexandria, an 11-stroke win winner as they win the girls' side of things out at Pine Hill Country Club yesterday and today. Let's take a look right now at the boys. And there you see the team and individual standings from the boys' side of things. White Plains wins their 6th consecutive county championship. Alexandria, the runner-up. Oxford in 3rd, followed by Weaver, Jacksonville, Piedmont, Ohatchee, and Pleasant Valley, rounding out the field of 8. Individual leaders with low scores for the two-day event included Cam Hurst of White Plains, Fisher Pritchard of Alexandria, Cleet Forrest of Alexandria, and Jamarcus Stokes of Alexandria. From White Plains, we had Ethan McCarthy and also Ryder Hudgens. From Oxford, Jay Whaley, and from Jacksonville, Walker Hobbs. On the girls' side of things, Alexandria claims the county championship. White Plains, the runner-up, followed by Oxford, Piedmont, Pleasant Valley, and Jacksonville, closing out that field of 6. Some of the individual leaders with low scores included Jasmine Stokes of Alexandria, Nevia Foster of Alexandria, and Cam McElroy of the White Plains Lady Wildcats as the county tournament comes to an end on the girls' side. The county golf tournament wrapping up today. Next up will be the Calhoun County softball tournament next week. We had a chance to catch up with Derek Cobb. He's the principal at Alexandria High School, talking about the new organizational process in place for the county tournaments this year.
With the county tournament this year, the principals elected to name a tournament director, Mr. Jody Whaley. Usually in the past, the schools have taken on that role and have each school has hosted every county tournament. This year, Mr. Whaley has been the county tournament director, and he's done an outstanding job with the organization, logistics of all the county tournaments, and so we've gotten a lot of great feedback with him being the tournament director this year, and we have been very satisfied with the work that he's done thus far.
And Mr. Cobb is the principal at Alexandria High School. Alexandria, the host school for all the county tournaments this year. He talks about Alexandria's involvement in hosting the county tournaments.
A lot of collaboration. Alexandria being the host school, we've had a lot of collaboration with our tournament director, Jody Whaley, and we have. I'm talking to him usually 2, 3, 4 times a week during the county tournaments, and so there's been a collaboration with the school. Our school has worked the gates. They've handled where we needed to fill in, but I can't say enough about Mr. Whaley's job that he's done. He's taken a lot of that that the schools have had to do in the past. He's taken a lot of that off of the schools, and so there's still a collaboration between the tournament director and the host schools, and everything that we've done thus far has been really smooth.
Cobb also talked about the great sites in Calhoun County playing host to all the various sports.
I think they've been well run. All of the places that we have had that have hosted have been very generous to us, from JSU to here at Pine Hill and all of the schools that we have had. Choccolocco Park, we've got softball coming up next week at Woodland Park, and so we've had a great collaboration with all of those places who have hosted, and so everything has been really outstanding. We've gotten a lot of great feedback from a lot of people.
And now we switch over and we talk about high school baseball. Some action from yesterday, not only here in East Alabama, but in other states as well. As we go and take a look at our baseball scoreboard, it was Hope Christian doubling up Coosa Valley Academy out of Harpersville 4-2. The Oxford Yellow Jackets on the road playing in a spring break tournament in Tennessee. They beat Lane Tech Prep out of Chicago, Illinois 8-4. Cedar Bluff beating up on Weaver 15-7 yesterday. And the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, they fall to Vincent by a score of 6-2. And finally, the North-South All-Star basketball teams were announced for both boys and girls for the state of Alabama. These games will take place during All-Star Sports Week in July in Montgomery. Representing the North boys team, East Alabama well represented. The head coach of the team will be Glencoe head coach Ryan Chambliss. Also, the great guard from Gadsden City High School, Jacoby Sharp, and also Oxford High School's Jalen Alexandria, all a part of the North boys team in the North-South All-Star basketball game coming up in July in Montgomery. That's going to do it for sports. Now, more EAN local news. Here's Mike.
Thank you for that update, John, and thank you for watching us today. You'll find us here every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, our website, and Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Wednesday for your news on your schedule.